Hi everyone, my name is Miss Alex and today I'm going to show you how to make a flower wreath out of egg cartons. So what you will need is an egg carton without the eggs, an embroidery hoop, acrylic paint, any colors you want. You can do one color or a bunch of different colors. You'll need a strong glue. I used wood glue. You can also use a hot glue gun, but I would definitely recommend something stronger than Elmer's school glue or a glue stick. You will need string, paintbrushes, scissors, and if you want to put anything inside of the flowers, you can use pom-pom balls or beads. I used little bells, but it's up to you. You don't have to do that, or you can put whatever you want. So the first thing you're going to do is you will take your egg carton and you will cut out each of the 12 little egg cups. Obviously, I already did that. This is what remains of my egg carton. So you are going to cut each one out, and these will be your flowers. So once you have your individual little egg cups, you're going to want to shape them so that they resemble a flower. And it doesn't have to be perfect because flowers come in all different shapes and sizes. And you'll want to do this for as many of the flowers that you want. The bigger the embroidery hoop, the more room you'll have for more flowers, but you can put as little or as much as you want. Okay, so here you have kind of the basic shape of a flower. The next thing you're going to want to do is paint your flowers. So I'm going to do a purple flower. And after you cut the shapes, you're going to want to keep the little pieces that are left over, and you can paint them green, and then they can be little leaves that you can glue onto your wreath as well. So I'm going to paint this one. I've already painted all of my other cups so that I could make the wreath. So this is the last one that I have to do. And you'll want to paint the inside. And you'll also want to paint the outside because you will see both on your wreath. And you'll want to use acrylic paint. You don't really want to use a water-based paint because we are painting on cardboard and acrylic paint works best. All right. So here's my purple flower made out of the egg cup from the egg carton. I am going to put a little bell in the middle. I'm going to use, I think, a pink bell. But you can either paint another color in the middle, you can put a bead, or multiple beads in there, or a pom-pom ball. But I found these little bells and figured I would just use these. Okay. So I glued in the middle. You'll want to do that for all of your flowers. And you'll want to let them dry a little bit. See, I put a bell inside each flower. I also used the extra pieces to make leaves. All right. So normally I would let this dry a little bit longer, but the next thing you're going to want to do after all of your flowers are dry is you are going to want to glue them. I put a good amount of glue on the bottom. You'll want to glue them onto the embroidery hoop. It's a little bit tricky because the hoop is smaller than your flowers. So this is the one we just painted. I just glued it right on. So I chose to do all 12 of the egg cups, but you can do less than that. You could do just half. You could also bunch them up, but I found it was easier to just glue them in an individual line. So once your flowers are arranged and glued onto your embroidery hoop, you will want to take a piece of yarn or string, cut it to your desired length, and you're going to want to tie it around this metal part of your hoop. I'm going to actually cut mine a little bit smaller, but you're going to want to cut it and tie it in a way that you can hang it up somewhere. You can hang it on your wall, or you can hang it on a door. I think I'm going to hang mine on a door. That's why I put the bells on it. So you'll just tie it up at the top. Like this. And there is your egg carton wreath. It's a lot easier than it looks. It does take a little bit of time just because you have to cut out each one individually and cut them into different flower shapes and then paint them and let them dry. But I found it to be a really fun and relaxing way to spend my time. I think it will also make nice gifts for people, and you can do whatever colors you want. So if you wanted to do a seasonal color or a color themed like a holiday, whatever you want to do. So I hope you enjoyed this craft, and I hope it wasn't too difficult for you. If you want to share a photo of it in the comments, feel free. Otherwise, I hope you have a great day, and thank you for watching.